and having a great time and all that.
You can give her a hug.
Yes.
Where did he throw it at, ma'am?
She said she was literally standing right here. He was in this particular area right here.
But it's on that dog bed.
And he threw it, and it hit her, it struck her right in the face.
Where'd the phone hit you?
So, he picked his phone up though. He chucked his phone and he picked it up and he wanted it.
She said he picked it up.
Yeah, it's probably over here where he was sitting.
But his phone doesn't have minutes, and that's why he insisted on
Is that from-
calling Alexa.
Is that from his head in the wall, or?
Yes, he threw his head into the wall 3 times.
Oh, so that's noggin right there?
Yeah. And he works on cars, so there's weird screens over there.
What else says
he
he?
was standing right there when he took his shirt off the pipe.
He threw, I had my water cup up there,
Mm-hmm.
which is maybe some of this, but my water cup was like right here.
Okay.
So this cup, and he chucked it, and then he had his phone because he doesn't have minutes. Because he hasn't had a job in a while, so I just refused to give him fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
And then he chucked that. But his phone is... But I hid my Alexa in line there, and I hid my Alexa
What was that?
thing.
That's him.
And
Oh. Yeah, don't worry.
He's beating his head on the cage, it sounds like. So.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Did he ever go outside at all?
he did when he was trying to get me to come out there and fight him. But he didn't leave that spot where you're at right there.
It may be on. He may have his phone on him or something. I don't know.
He may. Probably.
His phone is, he threw it down, and then, so his phone is broken. It could be in the trash. It could be...
Did he hit anything else in the house that you know of? Any other damage?
Where's your child?
She's in my room.
Is she okay?
She's probably sleeping.
Sound asleep, probably.
I mean, she saw some of it, but she...
The boxes and stuff upstairs that you said that he threw,
So,
the Christmas lights
a
and
lot
stuff
of
like
this
that.
stuff has already been here. Like, honestly, like...
Okay.
Like, the table he probably moved, but like, I haven't cleaned in weeks because it's just been so busy, but like, there's just stuff. So, all the stuff down here, he didn't do. But that he did. There was a box upstairs. He threw something upstairs that broke something. But most of
Can
this is just
you
like,
show us what he broke and stuff like that, so we make sure that we document everything that he did?
Where is Mocha?
I have no idea.
What?
She's probably
Mocha?
my dog.
Dog?
Probably in her room.
Yeah, the dog's probably down here doing this. I know that.
She's a very docile old dog. Yeah, all of this literally has been like this.
Okay.
But that's previous.
Okay.
We're just in transition of like moving things. So whatever he threw, I know what he threw. He threw a keyboard. That. So he threw that.
He did throw that.
He threw
Is that yours? Is this your keyboard or
It's my daughter's.
daughter's? Okay.
So he threw that bounced up and then probably fell back down.
I see where it hit the wall right there. Right there.
Which is all it is.
Hey Martin. This keyboard right here, the daughter's keyboard. It was over here. He picked it up, chucked it, hit the drywall up here, and bounced all the way back.
Oh, you see it, yeah, right there?
Back here, and it shattered. So he's broke that. He's put his head through the wall over there, and then we're going to see what else he threw up here and damaged. So, yeah.
It's a skull impression.
Yes.
Yeah, he's making some more impressions in the plexiglass. That's what I hear.
So he threw that.
Okay.
Not really much, but This box was here because my dog pees up here.
Okay.
So what it
That whole box was right there.
Yeah.
He's talking to her to get the rest of
This.
Okay.
But pretty much literally everything else. We're just.
Any obvious damage that you see as far as the house or doors or glass or? Okay. The
So with Johnny's phone, I took pictures of the
you said the daughter is about to be
overall
5.
house. Took pictures of the living room, the hallway, the kitchen, Johnny's face.
The
And
5-year-old about to be 5-year-old daughter was in the living room that joins the kitchen whenever he threw the phone and hit mom in the face. So she was present for
when I
that.
took pictures, it's going to have that in it. It's going to have all of this, all of the living room. It'll have the hole in the wall, the kitchen.
Well, all this mess though is not his.
Right.
This is
We just
literally how
take
he
kind of
lives.
overall
Yeah.
pictures.
Okay.
Just have an idea of what everything
I
looks
mean,
like.
It's not for purposes of trying to document anything as far as a disorderly house or anything like that. All it simply is just kind of relaying a picture of the circumstances, like where he was standing when what happened. Like we can say, when the keyboard was thrown, he was standing here and launched it up that way. Obviously, when he was in there, he bashed his head into the wall.
And it's just so that, like, if a jury were to look at this, they would know, okay, the keyboard landed right here, and this is what the interior looks like.
What else you need from me, buddy?
So we
And
have.
my dog is upstairs in the room.
So we have the
When I got here,
keyboard.
I saw her up there, so I just wanted to try to keep her occupied while they had it on the floor. I wasn't involved with the actual fight portion, but
So my sister owns this house.
Okay.
In the beginning, we were separated, and my mom and I rented. My mom moved to take care of her grandparents who have Alzheimer's. So
they're on the way to the
finally everything
jail with him. That
worked
Pearson
out
going
with
to
him and I, so
follow
he
him.
moved in.
So
So
just curious, who technically owns the house?
my sister and her husband.
Okay.
So,
And you guys
I'm
just,
a renter.
do you rent, do you pay her?
Technically, yeah. I
Yours
pay,
is
Okay.
driver's license. You
I've
need
already got
that.
him.
You already got it?
yeah. Yeah.
What's your sister?
Are they riding together? Are they
Sarah.
together? Him and Martin?
No,
Okay.
yeah. He's been on that too for a while.
Okay.
So he's good.
Got you, Missy.
All right, come on, everybody.
Yep.
I don't know about this.
No, that's it.
I got 2 more coming behind me.
You good?
Yeah, I didn't really do anything.
Oh, you heard that? Yeah, you can come on in. Yeah, you go in the kitchen.
Morning.
Sir.
Hey. Typical shithole reaction, having a great time and all that.
You can give her a hug.
Yeah.
Where did he throw it at, man?
She said she was literally standing right here. He was in this particular area right
But
here.
it's on that dog good.
And he threw it and it hit her straight right in the face.
Where'd the phone hit you?
Clearly. So,
Oh,
if you
man.
pick this phone up,
Probably. Yeah, it's probably over here where he was sitting.
but his phone doesn't have minutes, and that's why he insisted on like calling Alexa. Yes, he threw his head into the wall 3 times.
Oh, so that's his noggin right there?
And he works on
Did y'all know
cars,
that?
so there's
Yeah.
screens everywhere.
He was standing right there when he took his shirt off to fight me.
Okay.
He threw. I
Are they
had
married?
my water cup
Yes.
up there.
And they have a 4-year-old upstairs.
What are y'all looking for?
His phone. Oh, thank you.
Leave it up to the police.
For real. Sunglasses. I don't see it right here. That was him.
Him
Oh,
acting full still.
yeah, don't worry. It's fine.
Big shadow cage, it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Did he ever go outside at all?
He did when he was trying to get me to come out there and fight him, but he didn't leave that spot where you're at right there. You may thought we.
Clearly see where she got hit in the face with
Is
it.
this it?
This one, he threw it down and then, so his phone is broken. It could be in the trash, it could be,
Did he hit anything else in the house that you know of? Any other damage?
no, it was just a, she's surprisingly sleeping through.
Sound asleep.
Okay.
Probably.
I mean, she saw some of it, but she,
The boxes and stuff upstairs that you said that he threw,
so,
the Christmas lights.
a lot of this stuff has already been here. Like, honestly, like, the table he probably moved, but like, I haven't cleaned in weeks because we've just been so busy, but like, there's just stuff. So, all the stuff down here, he didn't do. But that he did. There was a box upstairs. He threw something upstairs that broke something. But most of this is just
Can you
like,
show us what he broke and stuff like that, so we make sure that we document everything that he did?
Where is Mocha?
What?
Mocha? Dog?
Yeah, the dog's
Oh,
not been down
upstairs.
here doing this. Like that.
she's a very docile old dog. Yeah, all of this literally has been previous.
Are you good? You didn't get hit?
No. He hit Johnny in the face. Yeah.
Yeah, I came from 20 at Spot Road Connector.
Did you?
Yeah.
Bro, I had it. He was trying hard to get me to fight him before Johnny got here. I stalled him right up
Oh, that's
until
why you
Johnny walked
asked.
through the door.
Dude, I wish I would have come because I saw when I saw that when I heard you
Yeah.
ask, I was like,
This keyboard right here, your daughter's keyboard, it was over here, he picked it up, chucked it, hit the drywall up here,
Holy crap.
and bounced all the way back
oh, you see it? Yeah, right there.
here, and it shattered. So he broke that, he's put his head through the wall over there, and then we're gonna see what else he threw up here and damaged. So.
That's a skull impression.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang.
And he's making some more impressions in the plexiglass
This one right here.
in
Do you have a
John's
piece
car.
of paper on anybody?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to write this down. I'm still not paying attention. Thank you. Alright, so we got.
What steps are y'all in right now? What do you need help with?
He's talking to her to get the rest of her side of the story on what he hit and stuff. A statement form is in here for her to fill out. I guess I'm just trying to.
Organize and figure out what charges we have and what's broken.
Yeah, my head's spaghetti right now.
That's fine. You get caught up. What pictures have you taken so far?
So with Johnny's phone, I took pictures of the overall house. Took pictures of the living room, the hallway, the kitchen, Johnny's face,
Okay.
and
About to be 5-year-old daughter was in the living room, that joins the kitchen whenever he threw the phone and hit mom in the face.
Okay.
so
He was present.
when I took pictures, it's going to have that in it. It's going to have all of this, all of the living room. It'll have the hole in the wall, the kitchen.
Well, all of this mess though is not his.
Right.
This is
We
literally
just take kind of overall pictures, just have an idea of what everything
I
looks
mean,
like.
I'm not,
It's not for purposes of trying to document anything as far as a disorderly house or anything like that. All it simply is just kind of relaying a picture of the circumstances, like where he was standing when what happened. Like we can say when the keyboard was thrown, he was standing here and launched it up that way. Obviously, when he was in there, he bashed his head into the wall.
And it's just so that, like, if a jury were to look at this, they would know, okay, the keyboard landed right here, and this is what the interior looks like. So we
and
have,
my dog is upstairs in the room.
okay, so we have the keyboard, which would be, but y'all are married?
with actual pie portion.
So, my sister owns this house.
Okay.
In the beginning, we were separated, and my mom and I rented. My mom moved to take care of her grandparents who have Alzheimer's. So then, finally, everything worked out with him and I, so he moved in.
So just curious, who technically owns the house?
My sister and her husband.
Okay.
Okay. And you guys
I'm
just,
a renter.
do you rent? Do you pay her?
Technically, yeah,
Here's
I pay-
his
Okay.
driver's license. You need
I've
it.
already got him.
You already got it?
Yeah, I,
What's your sister's name?
Sarah.
Okay. So I mean, if sister owns a house, then we can do.
Yep.
I don't know about this.
No.
Yeah.
That's them. That's two separate.
Yeah.
Hit in the face with a phone, you got a little small breeze in there and it's swollen.
Okay, I know you're.
Okay. Hey, dude. Hey, my mistake.
What do you want to do? Do you want to let them do this for a minute and then take a walk and try to?
Yeah, so, yeah, there were thumbs that had.
Yeah.
Why don't we walk outside?
Yeah.
Let's walk through it. You just tell me walk through it together with you to help get your mind sorted out, and then we can come back and talk to her and do the sheet.
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna be right back. So, you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Good? Okay. So make sure. I'm not trying to be annoying. So,
All right. So let's brainstorm and list out what we've got because my brain's beginning. So at the moment, construction. There's correct. We got 14 children.
you got battery.
What?
You got battery.
Yeah.
Okay, felony obstruction, you got battery.
So you said first? Is that what you said? We got battery. Criminal damage. So I'm gonna try and get sister's information because the damage to the house and the wall is gonna be with her as the victim, and the piano and the property will be a separate charge. Since the sister owns the house and rents it.
So you'll have criminal damage and criminal trespass. Damage for the house for her being a homeowner.
Trespass
for
for
the
the
toys.
Toy.
Yeah.
And then you'll have, obviously, battery on a peace officer,
Yeah. Felony obstruction.
felony obstruction. You said terroristic threats.
Yeah,
Did he, like,
me. Yeah,
for you?
he wanted me to come outside and fight him before Burnett was here. That's the whole thing. I'll fucking kill you.
So he said he's going to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to go back and
felony
get the
threats.
exact verbiage from the body cam, but he was trying to get me to come outside and fight him the whole time.
To suggest your death, felony.
Then he took his shirt off, threw it down. Let's fucking go. And then Johnny walked in. And the rest is history.
And then,
He slapped him. So he got in Johnny's face. Johnny pushes him back, and he just boom right across Johnny's head. And that's when we went in and slammed him. But we didn't throw any strikes.
He offered to do violence, so you got felony obstruction on both officers, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
He did violence on Johnny, he offered it on you. So
Yeah.
Yep.
two guns to that, I mean,
And then technically speaking, if he's resisting while you're trying to put him into handcuffs, there's another count of obstruction, technically, if you really wanted to be
Dude, he
nitpicky about it.
that dude was like fighting a crocodile. All he did was roll.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I would say that's separate from the other two times.
Yeah. Told me he was gonna bite my ear off while he was in handcuffs.
I mean, he said all sorts of stuff when he was in handcuffs.
Yeah. Trespass, permanent damage, battery, cruelty in the first, tears the Tourette's, obstruction ×2.
Cruelty in the first.
The girl was present when he threw the piano up and hit the wall. Or is it? Third.
Cruelty in the first would be
What'd
like
you say first
he deprived her of sustenance.
It's
Third.
It's all third because it's witnesses in act of family violence,
Yeah.
battery, or greater.
It's third.
Yeah. Hey, when you were upstairs, did you put eyes on the little girl?
No, but when I first came in, I seen the lady up there, and they've got him. Hey, I'm gonna hang out with her, make sure she don't come out with a shotgun.
Yeah, when... Recording.
Yep.
Hey. Okay. So, yes, if you want to wait and turn this in tomorrow, that's perfectly fine.
You're good. You can take whatever's written. I just can't even think of it.
Okay. If I get a blank form for you and you want to sit down tomorrow after you've had some time to rest, would you be willing to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what, because I've been here twice before, what changed this time? Because he was never like that.
I don't
He
remember how
was
many
pretty
times.
upset the other times and drunk, but never that overly violent. Did anything change recently?
I mean, one time he was kind of like that, but like he got in an officer's face. He was a white guy with bald head and like, I don't know. But one time he's been in somebody's face and just, it's just him.
Was he tall? That tall white dude with the bald head? Short? Chubby?
Shorter, maybe? But
McLean?
he associates a lot of people with people I've dated before, and that's where he gets on his tangents. Is like, he thinks I like loved other people more than him and whatnot, whatever.
So the
But
same stuff from the other
yes,
times.
yeah,
Oh, it's
and it's
constant.
a big cycle. Once a month, like you're on your fucking period, like if I don't do something with him and he just thinks that like I don't know.
So, not saying anything's wrong particularly. The last time I was here, we talked about him getting out.
Because you were on my stairs, right?
Yes. And what happened? Did he leave ever? Or did he just...
It's been so much over the past couple years, I don't know.
How long ago were you here? And I'm the father of her, so sorry about that.
3 months ago?
Yeah,
and
three
then about 2
months.
months before that?
You were here last
Ashley.
time, weren't
Last...
Tomorrow.
I'll tell you.
Okay. And I'm going to leave you with a card so that you can call me or email it to me or whatever. Okay. But like I said before, my main concern is you and Harper.
I was here
Right.
in January and September.
What is your
you?
sister's
September
name?
of last year and then January of this
What was
year.
the house? Sarah.
Sarah.
Physical contact either time or no?
That is alcohol.
Last name?
I would imagine if he didn't go to jail, then...
She doesn't technically own the house,
give me a
her
paper.
husband does.
In
He can
my-
probably tell you.
In my passenger side, there's a gray box in the seat organizer thing. Will you bring it to me? It's got case cards in it. Sorry. Thank you.
But no, between the last couple times you've been here, because I know you sat with me on the stairs, and Harper has been asleep most of the night. Like, she was down here for it.
9532 radio, 82, one female.
Chucked at me, and then I took her. He called
Hey,
her
82, one
and
female.
pretty
Hey,
much
sir.
said that like,
Sir. Sarah.
Dad,
Dad. Oh, there you go.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, I can't hear shit, so.
What is Sarah's date of birth?
Sarah?
she's my
Or-
twin.
Hers.
What is her phone number?
Wait, just a second.
Do you know? Do you know?
whatever's on the button.
444.
That I had with him upstairs. I told one of the.
Oh, you had one too?
Oh well. I didn't lay hand on him. I just helped him come into the closet so he wouldn't do it in front of his daughter upstairs. I was trying to be polite with him.
We didn't really. We just kind of helped him to the floor.
See, we didn't have police last time because I was here, and I kind of got him outside the door.
Well, so
There's been like 3 or 4 times where you guys have not been here, but my mom was here. My mom and I used to live here together, and I would call my dad.
Charlie Juliet 6791, CGS 6791.
what's our case number?
20. Ma'am?
Oh, yeah, I need that. Thanks. 350.
You remember when that was, Ashley? Oh, well.
So part of this, you need to go to the courthouse and get a family violence TPA.
Already got one of those.
Well, it's not
What?
in the system. Are you sure you went all the way through with it?
Oh yeah, I did.
When was that?
2 years ago.
Oh,
They're only good for a year, so
Yeah,
you need to
I
go.
You gotta go
you need
back
to
and
go
get it
another one.
re-signed.
I cannot do that right now.
why is
This
that?
means in the coming days, that's all.
Not today,
I know,
obviously.
but
Okay, so look. How you deal with this after we leave is completely based upon your personal preference. Okay? I already had the conversation with you, and my main concern is making sure that you and Harper are okay. Because one day, if you don't make the phone call before your phone gets broken, and your dad doesn't call us when you need us, this is going to escalate to a point where he is going to seriously hurt you or Harper.
you know, but it's like it's not all him. Like
I know, but doesn't mean anything when you're unconscious in the hospital.
20 signal 11.
I'm not.
You shouldn't feel like a prisoner in your own
7520.
house, like you did
Or
something
northbound
that
Major
caused
Road,
him to
so I got
lose
a north
you.
of
There's never
Charlie
an
Echo
excuse
Juliet
to cause
8222. The EJ
So,
8222 be on a
my wife goes to
parade
school
where-
Monday through Thursday full time, and then she works 12-hour days Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I literally don't spend any time with her, and I'm on night shift at the sheriff's office, so I take care of everything at home. So no, the argument that it's not all him means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. Because at some point, if he chooses to stay, it is all him. It's his decision. It's his decision to stay here. It's his decision to hurt you. It's his decision to hurt you with her in the house. People make their own choices. Okay? And one day, I don't want him to make the choice or the irrational decision to hurt you to the point where you can't speak to me. And you're going to have to learn how to protect yourself before then. But this isn't going to cut it for you or your daughter, because when she turns 20, 21, 22, and she's dating an abusive man or gets married to one, she's going to be calling you, asking you what to do.
Clear 70.
I need you to think about that. And if she grows up in this house, she's going to think that this is okay.
That's what he tells me. But
Well, he's not helping. And if you're not part of the solution, then you're definitely part of the problem. Okay? I need you to think. And I need you to stay with a family. Because you have to be here to take care of your daughter. Okay? My card is right there. If If you call the dispatch number and ask for me, they'll patch us together on the phone. If you want to fill that out and email it, my email is at the bottom. Okay? Do you have any questions? Please watch out for you and your daughter. Because I can't always be here to do it, neither can he. But at some point, we're all going to be too far away to stop him before he does something too far. Okay? Thank you.
Right back.
1020. Final stop location is going to be the racetrack. 141, Ronald Reagan.
Sir, do you have your ID on you?
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
I believe that's the one thing that I did not get while I was here.
When did you work for Roswell?
I came out of Roswell in 2000.
You ready for signal up?
A little bit before me. I just left in September.
Oh, you were down there?
Yeah.
Oh, where you
I
at?
worked down there for 4 years.
Did real. Things were different back in 2000 even.
Yeah,
But
they're
now,
different now.
man, I'll tell you what, y'all got to put up with some shit.
So 2000, what? You worked with
You got a date on that one?
Can I get your phone?
shoot, the only people that probably were still there from when you worked there was Jeff Lemire, Kevin Smith, and Bernie Holland.
Holland stuff, yeah. Lisa she
retired
went out
a year
this
ago.
year too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff Sanders.
He retired a couple months ago.
I missed it. Didn't hear the deal. They're inside.
No, it's bent.
Well, you didn't get slapped in the face, so.
Whatever. At least you hit the one that
Thank
deserved
you
it.
very, very kindly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Nice to meet
y'all.
Yes, sir. Take care of her.
Y'all be safe.